can still get the girls up there, but this isn't as titty-licious as it once was. Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. My name is Kara Corey. I am a registered dietitian, but I like to sprinkle in a lot of my favorite fashion reviews, in particular Buffbunny Collection. So today I will be reviewing in detail the next Buffbunny Collection launch, which so happens to be an entire Nubre collection. I think many of us were so excited when we heard this was happening. If you haven't tried Nubre yet, then you are in for a treat. The majority of items launching are made with the Nubre fabric, and there's a couple other items sprinkled in there as well. So I will be reviewing everything with you guys in detail. But before we dive on into all that, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button if you do enjoy these thorough detail reviews that not only myself, but my husband, he's the man behind the camera, doing all the hard work for you guys. If you guys appreciate that, make sure you do like this video. As some of you already know, I am an athlete for Buffbunny Collection. I have been now for a couple of years. I've been working with them for a while, but you guys know I absolutely love this brand, and I always bring you the most honest, detailed reviews. They actually encourage it. They watch all of our videos to gain feedback on what we like and don't like as athletes. So I'm never having to sit here and say or not say anything in particular. They don't give me an outline. This is truly always my honest feelings. And I'm always here just to help you guys shop with ease. That is generally my goal. If you use support code KARA when you shop, that will support me during any of the launches or any time that you shop Buffbunny Collection. But my goal is to always help you. I don't want it to be stressful for you. So I like to help ensure that you have your list put together, ready to go. September 4th, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time is when this launch is happening. So I will have all the times listed for you for each of the different time zones. But I want you to feel confident and ready and knowing what you're gonna shop. And regardless if you were a similar size to me or not, I always aim to help each and every one of you pick the clothes that will suit your body type the best and make you feel the most confident. Because quite honestly, that's what it's all about, and that's what this brand promotes, is making each and every woman feel beautiful in their skin regardless of your body shape or size. It does not matter. We are all unique. Let's be uniquely us and just celebrate that. And I think Nubre is the perfect way to, because Nubre fabric is just the smooth, buttery, naked type feeling material that I always recommend for any of my first time buyers. I will be doing loads of giveaways, you guys. I will be giving away $1,000 to those of you that choose to shop the launch. All you have to do is use support code KARA. You do need to enter that into the discount code box where it asks you to support an athlete. And again, I also have a link. So if that's easier, if something happens where your cart pops something out of it, I'm told that my name will pop out of the discount code. So you can always use my link. That's just buffbunny.com/KARA. But as always, if you enter in the support code and screenshot and send that to me, that's what's going to get you entered into my giveaway. I also just truly enjoy seeing everything you purchase, hearing how you like it after you shop. We always kind of have good conversations back and forth. I'm just as passionate about this brand as a customer as I am an athlete. So I shop with you guys, and I love discussing what you get and how it fits for you. If this video isn't enough to help you, I am also going to be doing a Google spreadsheet. I will have a direct link for that down in the description box below. I just started this at the last launch, and you guys said it was really helpful. So I'm going to keep trying to spruce this up. This spreadsheet is going to encompass all the details of all the pieces launching, colors, sizes. It's essentially everything I'm reviewing for you here today, but so you don't have to take notes, I'm gonna take notes, put it in a spreadsheet, making it super easy for you to just kind of go through and highlight what you wanna shop for. Also, many of these pieces launching have previously launched, so you may already be familiar with them and maybe don't necessarily need to hear my review. I always include timestamps down in the description box. Head on down there. There's gonna be lots of information for you, but I will have each and everything time-stamped between the intro, each piece launching and even color comparisons. So feel free to jump around if you need to, although I encourage you to stay for the entire video with me. This is a full-length movie. As you know, we have over 20 items to review, so you do the math. We're gonna be here a little bit. Grab yourself a snack and let's get to reviewing these items. Oh, but there's more. I should mention, if you have not ever joined my live launch party, this is my event for you guys. This is what makes the whole launch experience fun. I want you guys to feel just as much a part of the brand as I am. So I try to take you guys along for the ride with me. We have so much fun at the live launch parties. I do those here on YouTube live 1.5 hours before the launch occurs. So what we do is we just hang out, we answer all your questions. I'll also be doing loads of giveaways during the live launch party as well. It's just a way to kind of say thank you and to give you ladies a little shopping money to help you out for the launch. But the live launch parties are my favorite, and I have gotten so much feedback from you all as well, saying they're really helpful for you to kind of narrow down any last minute questions. And another reason why I think you should join too is between now and then, sometimes I formulate different opinions, stronger opinions, and I get more information on some of the pieces, pricing, if anything's changed with what I'm about to tell you in this video. So that's where all the best updates will be to help you with your shopping experience. So be sure to join me at my live launch party. Now let's get into that review. The first item we're gonna talk about are the Monarch leggings. And you ladies are already going nuts over these. I actually was super fortunate to go down to Houston back in July. I was visiting with Heidi and she was shooting the campaign for this. So she was like, do you wanna be part of the campaign? Her and Andy actually asked me to be part of it, and we shot some photos too. It was so cool. I had so much fun. So I've been keeping this entire launch from you guys for a secret for over a month now. It's been really hard to not talk about it. And I've also had these leggings sitting in my closet trying not to wear them because I did not want to sneak attack and show you by accident. But the Monarch leggings are what I wore in the campaign. You will notice that the colorways throughout this launch reflect a lot of different colors of the earth and the elements. So it's just really beautiful, kind of earthy tones, neutral tones. And we also have some Bossy print in here as well that we will share with you further into the launch. But the Monarch leggings are Nubre leggings. As mentioned, the Nubre, if you're not familiar, you should definitely try it. It's a combination of 74% nylon and 24% spandex. It's this double brushed type fabric. I'm wearing it right now, actually, this tank top, the foundation tank, but it is a buttery, soft fabric. It has a lot of stretch to it, and it's also still like a light to medium compression. For those of us that want a little bit more compression, this does have a light to medium support overall to kind of compress you, but not super compressive. I would say this isn't their most sweat wicking material, but it's still by far my favorite material. I find myself reaching for it the most, regardless if it's for a workout, everyday life, honestly anything. You can even dress up some of these pieces. So it's by far my favorite fabric, and I think this may be up there with one of the best launches. If you enjoy Nubre, you are gonna find a ton of pieces very easily in this launch, so I apologize to your bank accounts ahead of time, mine included. But Monarch leggings, okay, so what Heidi's thought process, I believe, behind these when I talked to her about it was kind of putting together everything that you guys love. So you guys have been obsessed with Nubre, obviously. You've been obsessed with the Legacy leggings. The Legacy leggings have that butterfly detailing over the butt, so the Monarch leggings have those. They then also have what the Siren leggings had, which is that V taper in the waist. So it's not a straight waistband, V's right in the front there. And then it also has the third major detail here are the side pockets, because a majority of you guys really just love and need your pockets on your leggings. So this legging is your all-in-one, gives you all the things that you need. The beautiful glute shaping contour, your pockets to put all your goodies in, and then the nice that V taper in the waist just kind of helps make your tummy look a little bit smaller for some of us. Just kind of like snatches it it in a bit. So these are a beautiful legging. You're seeing me wear them in the Riverbed Blue color. This is one of the lighter colors, I would say, for this launch in terms of leggings. These leggings do have a 26-inch inseam, which is pretty much across the board for I think almost all the leggings launching this collection. These are a no front seam, high waistband. Even with the V-taper, that's what's nice. It still covers up your belly button, which is really nice. I will say if you've worn the Siren leggings previously, you guys love those. I did as well. I ended up liking them more after I reviewed them. Those were energy fabric. These being Nubre do add a bit more compression in your stomach. With the front V taper, I feel like people either love it or hate it. Sometimes if you are bloated or if you do just carry more weight in your lower stomach, it can kind of enhance it a bit. And what can happen sometimes with the top of this, because it does cut down, is a little bit of folding. I will say I do find myself kind of playing with it quite a bit during my workout. Not that it's necessarily falling down per se, and these I don't fuss with as much as the Siren, but I will say I do find myself just kind of smoothing them out, trying to make sure they're like nice and even and pulled up enough. So these are a legging that I feel like even with sizing correctly, I find myself kind of tugging and playing with them a bit. So I like to throw that out there because from a performance standpoint, that could be annoying to some of you, and there are loads of other options within this launch that don't have that same issue. Sizing on the Monarch is true to size comparative to anything else you would wear in Nubre. So I wear extra small in all of Buffbunny Collection leggings. This is true of the Monarch legging as well. I feel like they fit exactly the same. There's nothing weird you have to expect in terms of sizing there. Being a lighter color, this is not sheer, you can't see through it, although I don't tend to wear underwear under my leggings. I will say I did notice, not necessarily in this video under the studio lights, but when I was filming this outside for the campaign, some of the photos and just normal candid shots, I could see my cellulite through this color in particular. I don't think you would have that issue with darker colors available, but just to know if you are insecure with cellulite, you may still see it through this color as I did. I know you guys usually like my opinion on what items will sell out as well, so I'll try to give you my predictions. I do feel like the Monarch leggings will sell out. I will say they're not necessarily my number one pick for leggings from this launch. We'll get to that after, but I know people are so jazzed up about these leggings and you guys just love that kind of Siren V-cut. So I do think those might be ones that will be quick to go. Moving right along, we have a return item here that I paired with the Monarch leggings, the Monarch sports bra in the same color, the Riverbed Blue. You guys have seen this through several launches this year. Last launch in the blooming launch, some of you did notice that there was a bit more coverage in the boobs on this bra. I will say don't let that discourage you from sizing. I don't really feel like you need to change your sizing on this bra. I am a true extra small in this. What I will say I notice in this compared to maybe a year or two ago, it used to kind of V down and just show a little bit more boob. Even for me as a smaller chested lady, it's not as booby as it once was. And you guys know I like a titty moment, so I mean, I would have been cool with keeping the titty moment. I can still get the girls up there, but this isn't as titty-licious as it once was, if you will. Still a phenomenal bra. Nubre fabric. I danced around it a bit so you could see, even though you have the beautiful kind of wing detailing in the seams back there, it stays right in place. You have to size correctly. I would say true to size on this. I'm an extra small. If you go up or down in sports bras, size down on this one, ladies. It is a beautiful bra available in a number of colors for you this launch. I did not strategically plan how I was gonna go through and review these items, so I'll be bouncing around here a bit, but we're gonna hop into what very well may be my number one pick from this launch, and it's actually a pair of joggers. I'm shook, but yes, it's a pair of joggers, and these are the brand new Jewel jogger, okay? When I saw these when I was down there in Houston, I was like, what are those? I need those. But I didn't actually get to try them on because it wasn't part of what I was shooting. and I forgot they were part of this launch. And then when I got them, it was the first thing I needed to try on. Joggers and Nubre fabric are something you absolutely need. I have them in the beautiful Secret Garden dark teal color. That's a mouthful. Secret Garden dark teal. Beautiful. I love this teal color. I feel like this looks gorgeous on any and all skin tones. Regardless of what your skin color is, beautiful. Just, I feel like it flatters everyone. But these joggers are incredible. Lots of beautiful detailing on them. I feel like if you like the jasmine joggers, you will be obsessed with these. You'll want to throw your jasmine joggers away just a little bit. Maybe not that bad, but these are just superior. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're priced a little bit higher, but stay tuned. I'll share pricing details with you when I have that. They do have a little cuff link bottom here, similar to jasmine. They have a nice zipper pocket, which I really like that detail. I do like it when my pockets zipper. You have in the front here an elastic stretchy waistband along with the little tie drawstring that you can tie up, tighten things up there. And then the back, I think, is what's super special about it. When you go to the back side, if you just saw these from the back, you would think they're a pair of leggings. So you lose that kind of like scrunched drawstring look, and it just goes to a seamless kind of V'd seam detailing in the jogger. It just makes it look like a legging back there. And there's something about that. Their design team, I applaud you. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's flattering, and I never want to take these off. I essentially have not since I bought them. You're about to think I'm pretty gross here, but when I got them, I wore them around to lounge, and I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in these. I'm gonna wear them, sleep in them, see how they do. I slept in them, got up the next morning. I'm gonna work out in these. Did a full-on workout in them. I don't usually like working out in the jasmine joggers. These, phenomenal. Like I said, didn't want to take them off. So I continued not to. After my sweaty little butt did a workout, I decided to clean the house in these, okay? They've been through a lot with me thus far, and I will be purchasing them in every color because I do believe they're that special, and I know you guys will love these. Common question I get with Nubre fabric. So this goes across the board, but I wanted to share it with this item in particular. You're gonna see some footage here. In terms of pet hair collection, where my pet mom and dad's at, maybe the dads aren't here, but pet moms, show yourselves in the comments. Pet hair is everywhere, or sometimes just lint from normal things, what have you. So I rolled around this morning on Bruce's dog bed, got myself all hairy, and here's the thing. Will hair stick to this? Yes, it will. It's a brushed, soft fabric, but the beauty of the Nubre fabric is you take your hand, you wipe it off, it comes right off. It's that easy. It doesn't actually stick into the legging itself. So that's kind of the difference. It's very easy. If you get all hairy, you just wipe it right off. It's fabulous. I wish shaving my legs and other parts were that easy. You know what I'm saying? Paired with it is the Aurora crop top. This is an OG from Buffbunny Collection, but this is coming back in the Nubre fabric. I actually don't think the Aurora crop top has ever been a Nubre fabric. They've done it in tons of different fabric types. They did it last summer in more of like a performance feel. I really enjoyed that, but it just doesn't come close to Nubre. The beauty of this, there's no itching or pinching, even though this is kind of like a higher cut tank top, higher cut in terms of your armpit and up on your shoulders. I don't like it when stuff's sitting in my armpit too tight if it's got a little itching there in terms of the seams, and that's what's so nice about this fabric. You do not get that, making this a very nice, cute little tight fit crop top, if you will. Not too cropped, but it is a crop top. What I will say is there is no boob pads in here. It is just a plain little crop top. So you do technically need to wear a sports bra with it if you're gonna work out. Or, I mean, I don't wear a bra when I'm just walking around at home, where my ladies at that do that. But if you are just like wearing it for lifestyle, I've also sometimes just thrown like cup pads in there. They do kind of sit in there for me and my chest size, just if you need a little coverage. But it's a very basic, beautiful top. This pairs beautifully with anything, honestly. You can wear this with the joggers, any of the high-waisted leggings, pair it with jean shorts. You can make this into a cute little summer lifestyle top as well, or even wear it into the fall. I like styling things into the fall and taking things from gym to lifestyle. So this is a cute piece that in the fall time I could wear with some high-waisted jeans and throw like an oversized sweater or a shacket. Is that what they're called now? Shackets? I don't have one. I'm not up to date with those, but I may need one at some point. But again, great little piece available in tons of colors for you. I do find this true to size, and I wear this in an extra small. Now I need to know, hey Google, is there such thing as a shacket?
According to Outside Magazine, call it what you want, a shacket, shirt jack, or overshirt. The insulated button down has recently exploded in popularity.
The rise of the shacket. I got that right. Okay. Usually save these fun pieces till the end, but I could not contain myself. We have a bodysuit launching. This is the Geo bodysuit. This is such a fun little number comparative to the bodysuits that came out the last collection. We had the full length one, then we had the bio bodysuit. This is a little something different. We have like a little t-shirt style, of course, in the Nubre fabric, which I love. I got mine in Onyx black in a size extra small. It's really unique. It's got the front detailing, a nice little zipper that I liked it kind of all the way down to titty moment, right? Take a shot every time I say titty in this video. And then there is, in the short section, it's no front seam. You have probably about 3 inches of an inseam here on the shorts. I'll measure those actually. In case y'all want to know, it is kind of important. I know we've got a 4-inch inseam here on the Geo bodysuit. This bodysuit, okay. First impressions, looks phenomenal on me. Loved it, felt phenomenal, felt like a hot little number, if you will. The super sad thing about it, if you can notice in the video, you will see some of the material kind of poking up on the side. When you go to the back side of this, it's a really beautiful detailing they have here. It's like a cut out lower back moment in the top, kind of like crisscrosses a little bit up here. So I think what happened is maybe my measurements just don't totally fill it out. And that's why it kind of like the fabric pokes up a little bit. Not a total deal breaker for me, but just something I want to mention because I know for a lot of you, if you're spending your money on this stuff, you want it to fit perfect. I can kind of hide it if I put my hands on it, or if I paired this and kind of added like a flannel tied around my waist, although that may take away from some of the open back situation, but that could be one way I could combat that little extra material. Or I could quite honestly just have it taken in. I'm a bit too lazy to actually do that kind of stuff though. But I love this bodysuit. I wonder if I size down to a double extra small, if it would remove that little bit of extra fabric. However, I feel that overall it would be just too tight on me for my personal comfort. So I stand behind the fact that I think this is true to size for how you would normally size in any of Buffbunny Collection's bodysuits. For me, that's an extra small. Or if you've worn Buffbunny Collection swimwear, I would go with an extra small. I would personally do more of your sizing for the upper body section versus the lower, but you do kind of have to consider both when you're doing a bodysuit. I do think regardless of the extra fabric, this is a fabulous piece. It's stunning. I still plan on wearing it. I think I'm gonna wear this more as a lifestyle piece versus wearing it to the gym. I just think this will look really cute for lifestyle, but I absolutely adore this piece. And I don't know, I could be the only one that had the issue with the little bit of extra fabric. We'll see, but I just wanted to mention that for you guys because it could make or break whether or not you do personally want to pick this up for yourself. Rosa pocket leggings are another legging option for you with pockets, of course. These have launched many times before. These are without a front seam. I like to mention that because I know some of you say you want a front seam. Unfortunately, it does seem like the majority do prefer it without a front seam. I find myself, I get camel toe either way, you guys. It's just part of being a lady and having a camel. But I think I do get less camel without the front seam. So I personally appreciate that in my leggings. There really weren't any changes on the Rosa pocket leggings to report. They've just come out with options for you guys in these beautiful earth tones. This is one of my favorite colors launching. Clearly. This is the grounded dark olive color, which is just one of my favorites from this launch. Stunning color. I'm olivey skin tone, so accentuates me, if you will, but I love this color. Rosa pocket leggings for me. Look, I love the Rosa leggings. You have the option of plain Rosas in this launch. You'll see those shortly. Or Rosa pocket. For me, if I had to choose, I just prefer leggings without pockets. I think there's something about like when I have the choice in terms of how it looks on my body. I think sometimes having the extra seams and pockets on the side of my hips where I already carry a little more weight, having shorter legs, I just feel like it's not the most flattering compared to not having pockets. So that's for me, if I had to choose one, that's why I would do it without the pockets. But if you're someone that goes hiking and likes to do things outdoors, it's great to put all your things in, right? So your keys, your phone, all the stuff. So it is really handy to have some pocket leggings on hand. Or when I take Bruce for walks, like taking your dogs for walks, it's really nice to have some extra little compartments to put your things in. So beautiful color, tons of other colors launching. I wear these in an extra small again, and I do feel they are true to size. These really are pretty cellulite proof too in terms of the color itself. I had no issues with that or squat ability. This next sports bra is brand new, and I think it's really special. And this is called the Geo Sports Bra. It's in the dark grounded olive color, which yes, I love. It is a long kind of length sports bra, so almost mimicking just a crop top, which I love that for me. In the blooming launch, the Ivy crops sold out really quick. This is kind of like similar vibes in a way, if you will. However, the back detailing is very different from anything Buffbunny Collection's ever done. So you're actually gonna see me being appropriate with it, but I wanted to show you guys the actual process of putting it on, because sometimes these types of bras stress me the heck out. You're telling me I have to throw this over my head, and then we also have a clasp moment. That just gets my heart rate up a bit if I'm just trying to hurry up and go. However, I have to say, this was actually rather easy to throw on over my head. The neckline itself, I didn't find was so tight that like all my makeup and stuff rubbed off on it. And then in terms of having the arms behind the back and getting it clasped, it was actually relatively easy. Now, what I like and find so special about this, besides the fact that from the front, it's just like a beautiful, basic, very high support sports bra, but you've got the fun, you know, strappy detailing that I will say, like, I maybe got like a little bit of like sausaging happening back there, but I have a lot I have a lot of back muscles. I got a lot of back stuff going on. It's fine by me. I still thought it looked really pretty. But you have the option, and I had it on the tightest one, so I could actually loosen it up. So that's what I like, is kind of the customized option with this sports bra with the clasp, similar to a bra, where you can actually go ahead and put it on whatever size you like. And also included with this bra, you get one more additional little extender kit that you can also add on to this. I don't have it right in front of me at the moment. It's upstairs. I'll grab it after if I can get it. But you also get an additional extender tab to make this even wider, which is perfect because some of you ladies maybe have a really small chest, but are a bit more broader backed or broader chest. Not boobies, but like rib cage. You know what I'm saying? So I love that they have the option of something so customized with the optional extender as well. I think for anyone, you will love this sports bra. I think this is probably my #1 sports bra pick for anyone trying Buffbunny Collection, whether you're small chested or have the biggest boobs in the room, okay? I think this one's gonna support you. It's gonna look beautiful, and you have those options in the back. Just hands down, maybe maybe my favorite new sports bra. Yeah, I'm gonna give it that. I think my favorite new sports bra. Also, even though it's got the straps back there and the clasp, it is the Nubre fabric. I felt naked. You know what I'm saying? I wore it working out and no itching, pinching, that clasp. You don't actually feel anything on your back itself. It's a soft material, so you don't feel the little claspies. I don't know what they're called, the little loop. You don't feel any of that. You just feel the softness of the Nubre, and the straps themselves are very comfortable. I didn't have any tightness on my traps, and I wore this for majority of the day because I tend to do that, and it was very, very comfortable. So this is one that you could wear with some shorts, take it out for a day out, and wear it for lifestyle as well. Really beautiful top. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. I love going into detail on the top that I select to do my commentary in. This one is one of my top picks too. I know I kind of have a lot of my top picks in the front of this video. I did not purposely do that. I usually try to make you wait. This is the foundation tank, and you will see this is a gorgeous, a long line tank top. When I went to Houston, I said to Heidi, you need to make the Ivy crop top, but make it longer. I need long fitted tank tops. And she goes, oh yeah, we have them right there. And I'm like, what? I was so excited to see these. I hope Buffbunny Collection continues to bring more longer length tanks that aren't necessarily flowy, because I think many of you have told me you like the longer length. You don't want to do the crop situation, but you want it form fitting. And this tank top it is 100% everything I need. Going into details about it, I'm wearing an extra small in this. I do feel this is true to size. It is the Nubre fabric. You just have the very basic scoop in the front. Nothing is tight on my traps either in terms of how it hits. It feels very, very comfortable. It does not have a built-in bra, but what you will see is there is a built-in shelf liner. So you've got that shelf built in up there that does have like an elastic waistband on the bottom. So it really is much more supportive. Like, I feel like it's a built-in bra, but it's not. But it is very supportive. It has the removable cut pads as well. For me personally, this is something I can wear, work out in, shimmy in Pat Benatar style, and I don't need to add a sports bra underneath that. I'm very supported. I could go for a run in this. Love that I wouldn't have to add an additional layer. Love that kind of moment for me. Less is more. If I don't have to wear a bra, yes. If I don't have to wear underwear, yes. Okay. I like less is more. I just feels good to be more natural, you know what I'm saying? So this is it. This tank top is everything I've been needing and have been missing from the brand. So kudos to Buffbunny Collection for doing that. I am very excited for these. I'll be interested to see. I want to say they'll sell out because I've personally been dying for this, but I don't know how others feel. Let me know down in the comments below if you're more into a crop moment or a long line tank. Did want to measure this as well for shits and gigs. This measures down on me from the bottom of the tank here down to the very, very bottom, like 15 inches. So if you want to kind of measure from the top of your chest, 15 inches down, that's about where it's going to hit, at least for the size extra small. It comes down, essentially, it starts to go over the top of my glutes. So I really like that. You are seeing me having it paired with the Rosa pocket leggings. Maybe not my favorite pairing. Actually, right now you can't see it, but I'm wearing, I don't know if you can see from that, but I am pairing it with the midnight navy Rosa shorts. And does that sound weird? But the olive green with the navy looks so fire. Love this combo together. Another amazing part of the earth tone color palette here is that a lot of them mix and match. Like, you don't have to do the matchy-matchy moment. I like that sometimes, but I've really been going outside of my box and trying to, ever since Under the Sea, I've really been trying to pair different colors together. And it just makes me happy. Like, I have fun with different pops of color. So I like that you can really do this with the different color palettes here. Foundation tank is also coming in black and the dark Vineyard red. Yes, I will be buying both of those. I suggest you do too, even if it's just one to try it out. I think you'll really love it. It is a form-fitting tank, ladies. If you size up, it may be a bit more relaxed fit. I think you'll find it's still relatively tight, but it's not tight in a way where it's like suffocating and doesn't feel comfortable or look flattering. So for me, it's true to size on this one. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. I need to figure out some new hand gestures. Another personal favorite of mine, and I know this will be very individualized, but I live in upstate New York. We are heading straight into fall, and everyone needs the perfect windbreaker, raincoat, lightweight jacket. And this is such a vibe. I did get to wear this for the photo shoot in the black one when I was down there. So I requested the white for my PR package and I am obsessed. I feel like this coat, especially if you're trying to do like photos and stuff, I just feel like it pops with everything. It's the perfect jacket to wear into the gym. You're not gonna be hot in it, even in the summer months. It's a beautifully relaxed fit coat. I actually, even though I'm a short little lady at 5'2" on a tall day, it is a longer length, but I love it. I think it's really flattering. It covers up your entire bootay, but it's not like it goes all the way down to your knees or anything crazy like that. I feel like it's trendy. I don't know. I just feel like it's really fashionable, if you will, but it is going to be available in white, black, and then pink as well, but the white is really cool. It almost looks like graph paper. This coat is 100% polyester. It's super comfortable, very lightweight, even while I stand here under all the studio lights. It feels cool and breathable. This wouldn't be something I would wear for running at this length, but I do think it's just like your perfect fall coat, your perfect accessory to all your gym outfits as you're heading from summer to fall and just making that transition. You have a hood on this coat, which is removable. I always really adore the hood, but you can always take the hood off to make it even more lightweight and kind of give it a different vibe. For detailing, there is a long line zipper here. You can zip it all the way up. You even have the little snap buttons with it as well. And you do have 2 front pockets with zippers. So that's additionally very nice. I know I will definitely be wearing this out for hikes and fall walks, and Jason and I are outside all the time in the fall. It's the only time he can really handle the temperatures, and myself included. New York's wild, but fall is just everything here, so we're always outdoors, and it's just such a great coat. The inside is soft, smooth, comfortable. Another cute detail down at the bottom of the coat are these little bungee cord adjusters, kind of similarly to if any of you ladies got the Fifth Element jacket from the Frozen launch. I actually just bought another one from the sale in flame, but hey, you can never have too many fall coats, right? But you have these little bungee adjusters just up front on the outside here, so you can kind of adjust the tightness a bit if you want. I think that would be nice if it was like raining out or you're trying to keep warm, but overall, love this coat. I think it's stunning. I know this may not be a piece that everyone needs, but it can be hard to find a really great raincoat, fall coat, and I think this is it for me. A new item, well, not really a new item for me are the Rosa shorts. I've never tried these before. I'm not sure, have they come out with Rosa shorts before or just Rosa pocket shorts? I actually don't know. I'd have to do my research. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you are seeing me wear the Rosa short, which is a 4-inch inseam, and I'm wearing it in the Midnight Navy. I love this Midnight Navy color. It pairs well with so many other colors in this launch. As I said, wait, now you can see it. Okay, so I think this looks stunning with the olive color. Is it just me? I really love it. But I did wear these in a size extra small in the video. That's what you're seeing. But actually, the athlete manager, Sarah, she's amazing. She was so sweet and sent me over a size small because I was like, honey, my thighs are not going to be wanting to be in that extra small. But honestly, like, here's the thing. I normally tell you guys I prefer a size small in shorts, but I tend to go back and forth depending on the short sometimes, but also depending on my mood, because I'm that kind of person. Ultimately, I usually like to size up to a size small because I prefer to have a little bit more room in my shorts versus having things be too tight in the thighs or in the stomach. But these shorts I found just, they're Nubre fabric, they're beautiful. They weren't really too tight in the thighs whatsoever, even being an extra small. So I actually, even though I'm wearing the small right now, I'm kind of comfortable in either. I don't feel like the small is that much larger. So if you're in between sizes, just make your best guess on what will make you feel the most comfortable. This extra small are obviously a little bit more tight, will probably stay in place, stay put a bit more. So sometimes when you do size up, things can move around a bit. So just to know, I'm kind of like undecided. I hate to say that on video, but either the extra small or the small worked really well for me. But these shorts are incredible. We do have legacy shorts as well in this launch, but the simplicity of the Rosa, I think, is what I love the most. So there is no like side seam going on here, just in the back. The Rosa is so simple with just the light V that shapes over the glue. It's nothing crazy. There's no major detailing here. And I am sometimes more about the simple pieces. So the Rosa shorts for me are beautiful, and I would highly suggest you guys grabbing yourself a pair if you do like a 4-inch inseam like myself. I don't like going shorter than a 4-inch inseam, so the Rosa hit me perfect. I do feel like if you jump around a ton or something, you might pull them down a little bit, as you would with any short. I don't think they're anything crazy that ride up. This fabric does kind of stay in place pretty nicely. Ladies, we have the Revolution sports bra coming back, one of my faves. It's so hard to choose, but I have so many great sports bras I love now. They've really kind of like upped the game for sports bras this past year, but Revolution does, for me personally, stay a top pick. I know some of the other athletes who are larger chested don't love this one as much. They did not long ago add a little bit more coverage in the boob area. So for me, you are seeing me wear it in a size extra small in this video. And I always thought I preferred a size small in Revolution. Here I go again. But I felt like the extra small actually looked really good on me. It kind of pushed up the girls a bit and I felt locked in a bit more. Whereas sometimes with the size small, when I do these, it kind of like, the bra opens up a bit. And if someone was really trying to look for something, they may see something, I'm not sure. But the extra small I felt like actually looked really good on me. Okay, we have to talk about this color though, because it is the golden hour yellow. And this is sadly the only sports bra launching this launch that you can get this color in. So Revolution has lots of colors to choose from, but I think this color will go because you guys love the yellow. The yellow pairs beautifully with a bunch of different colors this launch. Looks great with the midnight navy, looks great with the canyon rust. Those would probably be my top 2 picks to pair it with, quite honestly, but you can also pair this. Ooh, also the dark vineyard red. This looks really good with too. So just such a beautiful color for the launch. But the Revolution is going to be available for you in tons of different colors to choose from. And just to know, if you're in between sizes, I mean, I would say overall this bra is true to size. It kind of comes down to personal preference. You've got the straps back here, so sometimes a little tightness can happen if you have a bit more to work with on the back side, or if you're very large chested in the front, you know, just kind of size accordingly to your chest and back measurements. Moving into the legacy shorts, which are fairly similar to the Rosa shorts, but minor detail changes here. So canyon rust color, stunning. This is the only piece I got in canyon rust, but it is so pretty. I really love this color. I just think it's really unique. Plus, I'm a fall basic bee, and this just screams fall to me in all the colors of pumpkins and leaves and all the things. But these shorts are really pretty. These are the size extra small. So you're gonna see a comparison of me in the Canyon Rust wearing extra small. And then you're gonna also see me wearing the dark garden, secret garden teal color, the teal. You're gonna see me in the teal wearing a size small. I didn't notice a huge size difference again. So similarly to the Rosa and the Legacy, extra small to small, a little bit more room to work with, but not where it was like, oh man, I definitely shouldn't have sized up. They were way too big. So I bring this up to you guys because I want to say it's probably not a huge deal. If you're unsure, they're probably going to fit either way, right? I mean, for me, I was nervous the Legacy were going to be, again, way too tight in my thighs with where they hit. But this material, being Nubre, is so forgiving. It lays on the skin beautifully, doesn't cause any major pinching. So I quite honestly feel like either size looked good. And actually, I think Jason loved the extra small Canyon Rust ones on me. So difference between these and Rosa are simply, you know, the seaming is a little bit more intricate on these with the butterfly detailing on the back. I do want to double check the inseam. Seemed like the Rosa felt longer on me, but I think they both said they're 4 inches. Yeah, they're both 4 inches. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But yeah, I guess they're both 4 inches. Maybe I could, let me hold them up together. So both extra small, Legacy and Rosa. Inseam wise, they are both 4 inches, but length wise, your waistband, that's the difference, kids. Do you see that? It's the seam of the waistband. Sorry, I'm looking in the monitor. You have a good 1/2 inch, okay? I think this is an important detail we need to mention because I thought something felt a little bit different in the Legacy, and it is. It's the fact that the waistband isn't as thick as the Rosa. I like a thick waistband, all right? So that's quite a big difference. So if you're like, I don't know what pair of shorts to get, if the waistband makes a difference to you and you want like just a little bit more kind of length feeling, I think you'll feel a little bit more covered. I don't know if covered's the right word, but you have a little bit more fabric in the Rosa versus the Legacy. But the Legacy are beautiful as well. Honestly, both the Teal and the Canyon Rust with that golden hour yellow Revolution sports bra, very beautiful. So both great shorts with tons of color options. And I will say they're pretty much true to size. If you're like me, you could be fussy and go one way or the other with your sizes. I know you guys are going to hate me because I love so much from this launch, but this is my top this launch. This is the Horizon top. And there's always a top that I need. Like Blooming was the Rainforest crop, and Under the Sea it was the Triton tee. This one is the Horizon, which is beautiful. This one actually is not Nubre. This is made of mesh up top here. And then below the mesh and in the arms, it's made of the Nimbus fabric, which is a combination of like model, I never say that correctly, polyester and a little bit of spandex. So it's just like a really light, bouncy, airy, very relaxed fit. You feel very like kind of cool in it, but it feels very high quality. It's not like a heavy duty shirt, but it's just like kind of like a perfect basic to throw into your wardrobe. With that see-through mesh detailing up top, obviously you can see through it. So I like to pair these with like a cute sports bra underneath, or even a bralette if you were wearing it for lifestyle. But this is another top that I feel like is perfect for me to throw over any of my outfits as I'm heading into the gym, starting a workout. Or this also will look super cute with like some mom jeans or high-waisted jeans, shorts, or skinny jeans out of style. Can someone let me know? Because I really feel like I'm not okay with skinny jeans going out of style because that's my favorite, but I feel like these would look good with skinny jeans too. So this top is stunning. One of my favorites. If you're into a very simple, comfortable top like this, I like these pieces because they're just classy pieces. This is not something that's really ever going to go out of style. It's always going to be able to work into your wardrobe. So I do like that this collection itself is very much, you can create like a capsule collection for your wardrobe workout pieces that will fit long term. I forgot to mention, I did get this in the ivory color. It will also be available in black. I wore this in a size extra small, and I feel like it's true to size. It's a relaxed fit top. So even sizing true to size, you're gonna have like a little, you're gonna have a little flow to it. If you want it to be super baggy, you could size up. But for me, true to size fit perfectly. The Meridian mock neck actually is not Nubre. This one is a long sleeve, and it is a combination of mostly rayon and a little bit of spandex. So I've got this in the pink salt color. It's a really pretty color. I think it pairs also beautifully with the midnight navy shorts. So this is more of a lightweight top. You'll notice I was wearing the Revolution sports bra underneath it, and you could see it through this top. So it is more of like a sheer lightweight moment. There aren't any thumb holes or anything like that. Just like a very basic crop long sleeve. The one thing I will say, I do like mock neck tops, but I kind of wish the placement of the B here for the Buffbunny, well, it's not super visible with like my hair down or something like that. I just feel like, I don't know, the placement feels odd to me. They normally do the placement like either down here on the bottom of the shirt, or I don't know if it just needed to be there or not. I mean, I understand having your branding on something, but personally for me, I just didn't love it. This top just for me isn't something I would grab a lot compared to a lot of the other pieces in this collection. So this, unfortunately, it wasn't a total miss for me, but it isn't something that I would be telling you guys to run out and buy. I hope that makes sense. It's a cute top. It's lightweight. I will certainly wear it. It's just not one of my top picks kind of thing. This will also be available in a couple other colors, so you can get it in black and teal. I'm sure the black would look nice too. I just, again, wish they didn't have the branding there. That's all. I don't not like the branding. I don't mind it on the clothing. It's just the placement for me feels a little off. And there's also another long sleeve we're gonna review that I much more enjoy. I like throwing on stuff while I talk to you guys, even though I've already tried it on and reviewed it. But we're gonna talk about a brand new item. This is the Rosa crop jacket. Okay, if any of you purchased or recall the green thumb jacket from the Blooming launch, this is very similar in style. A few of you asked me to review it with you. Oh, look, I think these colors look good together too. How about that? This is very similar to the green thumb jacket. So here is the green thumb jacket. If any of you remember this or got it, this is in the pink Eden print. It's very, very similar to that. It is nearly identical in terms of the measurements for the length and where it sits on your hips. So this does sit. You guys can't, I don't know why I'm trying to show you. This is, we are zoomed in here to my face. You cannot see me, but this one sits basically right below my belly button, or I will say it hits right at the top seam of your leggings. So this is not like a zip jacket that's going to cover you up, provide any length, cover your stomach. It really sits kind of right below the belly button. It's a different length. It's not a length I would always grab. It depends on my mood, but I do think it's a really cute cut. I think it looks really great with shorts. I'm showing you guys wearing it with leggings, but I think I just prefer it with shorts. I don't know why. I just think it looks cuter with shorts. This color is the dark Vineyard red. Love it. Want all the things in it. Very fall and just very beautiful. But let's talk about the details. So similar to the green thumb, has the thumb holes, nice length in the arms, giving you that extra little room. You have the zipper down the front, yes. Okay, and then the other detail to point out, this one does not have any pockets. So you just truly have the seams running down the side, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So a very basic jacket. How beautiful is it? Nubre material, so it's so comfortable. This one trumps the green thumb because this one's Nubre, so it's just even more cozy and snug, plus the color. What else with this one? I will say it's very fitted. So if you haven't worn a jacket or a zip up like this before, it is very fitted. You will see I don't have much extra room here. There's room in terms of length in my arms, but there's not a lot of extra room here in terms of gaining weight, or like if I had bigger arms, even if I was the same weight. This is where everyone's body size and weight, you fit and look different in different items, right? So for this, I wear an extra small. I do think it's true to size. It's meant to be form fitted to the body. If you're not someone that likes a zip that is that skin tight, you will not like this item. You can try sizing up, but I feel like this type of top, especially where it hits the waist, wouldn't look right if it was like not fitted. I just think it ended up making the arms wonky. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I would still go with your true sizing for the zip down if you're interested in the Rosa jacket. This is only coming in the Vineyard red and the black, so I think these will be popular picks. It's a great little fall zipper up. I will say, I think the Phantom jacket still remains my absolute favorite zip down jacket that they've ever done in terms of the fit and the length and the cut on that one. That one's just my number one. The Legacy leggings are also here, of course. So as I said with the Monarch leggings, if you're not into all the other things like the pockets and the V-cut in the front, the Legacy leggings are it. I will say they're up there with one of my, if not my favorite legging they've ever done. I would say maybe Legacy or Rosa. Really hard for me to choose between the two. The Legacy, just real quick, I've reviewed these a bunch, but if you've never tried them, Nubre fabric again. A very simple, clean line seam detailing down the side. We do have a no front seam moment. We have a 26-inch inseam on these as well for length. And then what really kind of took everyone's hearts with the Legacy was that beautiful design of kind of the butterfly 3-seam detail over the glutes. It's just really pretty. It really kind of accentuates the glutes, but it's also not aggressive. Like, remember when they used to go underneath the glutes, not Buffbunny, but other companies, and it was just like in your face? This is not an in your face moment. It's just very light, sweet, and simple, but really flatters the glutes. Even if you don't, I know people who have gotten these leggings that don't have a badonkadonk, they don't got a lot going on back there, but you add the detail in there and it just gives a nice little appearance, a nice little lift. So if you're into that, you will love the Legacy. They're just one of my go-tos to wear for anything. They're so comfortable. The dark Vineyard red, stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. I think you should grab something, I'm gonna say in every friggin' color. This color and the olive, maybe my top two favorites of the launch, but so beautiful. So you're seeing me wear them in extra small. These are a true to size legging. I did not see any cellulite through these, no sheerness when I squatted, minimal camel toe in this type of legging. Some of the lighter colors I've noticed with Legacy, I may see a little more camel with the darker colors. And just to give you some color comparisons too, you are also seeing me wear them in the midnight navy color. I got to wear these for the photo shoot, so they were nice enough to send those on to me as well. So you've got lots of colors to choose from in your Legacy leggings, including the brand new Bossy print. So we have here the pink salt or the pink Bossy print. If you go to Buffbunny Collection's Instagram, you'll see they posted a photo with me wearing this color, not these leggings, but this color for the photo shoot. I also did a little behind the scenes on my Instagram as well. So make sure you follow me over there because I do giveaways and I also do lots of Q&A on my Instagram during the week before the launch too. So just another opportunity to connect with me and allow me to help you shop for the launch. But moving into the new Bossy print colors. So I have the pink one. It's also coming in that dark Vineyard red that I just showed you. So you'll have the option of black Bossy print, dark Vineyard red, and the pink. And depending on what item you're looking to shop, different colors are going to be available. So just make sure you're kind of taking a look at what colors are available in what item. But highly suggest this. The pink kind of stole my heart because I wore it down there. I just thought it was really sweet and pretty. I was also really drawn to the fact that it was a lighter colored legging, so I wanted to ensure they were squat proof, cellulite friendly for you ladies, which they absolutely were. I do like to mention it just because you guys like to know that. I did this in my unboxing, but there is like a white layer on the inside of these leggings. When stretched far enough, maybe it'll start to shear out a bit, but I did not have that issue with these leggings. They're true to size. I know in the past some people said Bossy print tended to run a bit on the smaller end, but I do find these are 100% true to size, extra small across the board, fit me perfectly. I do think Bossy print is a super popular print. It's one of my favorites. It's something I've had for a year now since the last launch, and it is one of the prints that I gravitate towards the most. I'm not always a print person, but the Bossy print, it just always works for me. So if you're kind of like more into neutrals and solids, but you want to branch out and try a print, highly suggest grabbing one of the Bossy prints in the Legacy leggings. Another fan favorite, including mine because I love a titty moment, the Alpha Sports Bra just does it for me. I don't know that I've heard of anyone that did not like this bra. Okay, like literally everyone that's tried it has loved it. I didn't love it until I made sure I wore it in an extra small. Size small was just, there's too much room there. I couldn't fill it out. So you want to make sure you can properly fill out this bra, but I just think it's so flattering. It's so beautiful. I also feel a little bit sexy in it. I like walking around the house wearing it in front of my husband. He loves it. It's just a really beautiful bra. So I have it. I'm showing it to you in the pink Bossy print. The detailing on it is just so beautiful. Nubre again. The crisscross in the back, it's more of an open back. You'll see like my lats kind of like maybe fold over the straps just a little bit due to the size of my back, but it's not really pinching. Doesn't feel uncomfortable, does not feel too tight on me whatsoever. Definitely has more of that naked feel. Comfort level, this is a sports bra I can wear absolutely all day long. You will have a few different colorway options in this bra for this launch. If you've never tried an alpha bra, highly suggest. I wasn't actually sent any with this launch, but you will also have the option of the Rosa sports bra, which I did get to wear when I was down there. I thought it'd be fun to grab my OG original Rosa bra. While she may look a little linty, that's what you're seeing me wear for you guys. I'm showing you paired with the black Legacy Bossy print shorts, which unfortunately those aren't available in this launch, but I just wanted to show you the black Bossy print so you could see them. But the Rosa bra it's a number one. I would say the Rosa, the Alpha, the Revolution, they are all probably the top 3 best-selling sports bras from Buffbunny Collection. It's a classic bra. If you are someone that's never tried the brand, my number one pick for you is a Rosa sports bra and the leggings. Color black. Just start there. You will fall in love. This is my favorite bra for running in particular. It keeps me locked in. It keeps me comfortable. There's no tightness. The straps are very simple in the back. Very simple detailing. Longer line sports bra kind of acting as a crop. Absolutely love it. I'm actually surprised I don't own more Rosa sports bras. I got the Tiki Yellow and Under the Sea, but I'm thinking other than that, I don't have any since like the Indigo Red Salsa launch. Anywho, absolutely love the Rosa sports bras. It's a good time to stock up. You do have some different color options available to you. I do find that this bra runs true to size. I used to wear it in a size small. I know I hate this about me, but I can wear an extra small in this bra with no issues. So true to size on the Rosa bra. The leggings that really started it all, the Rosa leggings. And I was thinking about this while I was doing my review notes. I was like, why is it that the Rosa leggings always just like, that's what I want to gravitate towards, even though I love the Legacy? Why is it that when I wear the Rosa, I just feel a little bit more better, a little bit more snatched, a little bit more confident? And for me, it's the simplicity of these. It's the fact that they're the same material as like everything else, the Nubre, but they're such a simple legging. These have no front seam. What I love is there's no side seam, okay? And I think for some of us, if Like, we just don't want to draw attention to our legs. The simpler, the better. And I love that there's no side seam. I just feel like it's a very flattering not having any extra seaming there. On the back side as well, it's also very simple with just a cute little cut V over the glutes. So if you've never worn Buffbunny and you're torn between what legging to get, the Rosa versus the Legacy, the Rosa, the OG Rosa legging, they're so good. So good. Do not miss the opportunity to grab these in so many different beautiful colors. I definitely plan on stocking up. I feel like all my Rosas are like 3 years old, so I feel like I need to kind of like replace some of them, although quality wise they hold up like a dream. I don't actually I haven't talked about pilling in this review, but with the Rosa I don't have a lot of issues with pilling. With all my Nubre Buffbunny Collection items in general, I do them on a cold wash, very small loads, similar colors. I'm very careful with that, and I air dry them. These babies never go in the dryer because they are my babies. I need to take care of them. Quality wise, they will hold up for you. I find I don't have any issues with pilling. These are the Midnight Navy color. I love them, you guys. You absolutely need to grab some Rosas. So let me know your thoughts on that. If you're more of like a simple seam, no seam kind of person versus liking all the different contrast stitching and whatnot. And if I didn't mention, I am an extra small in the Rosa leggings. Those again are true to size. They have a nice stretch to them. Very, very comfortable. So true to size on Rosa. A brand new sports bra we have is the Solar Sports Bra. This is in the pink salt. I got some makeup on this when I pulled it over my head, but what's kind of different about this sports bra? Because when I looked at it, I'm like, what is different about it? What makes this different than like the Rosa or the Geo? Obviously, it's got a different little kind of scoop neckline in the front. Sports bra itself doesn't have as much length in the front as the Rosa, but it does kind of have like a similar little scoop here. No major detailing. You do have like the double band on the bottom. What's nice about this, which I was like, oh, I do need that. This is a racerback sports bra. So in particular with something like the Aurora crop top, which is a racerback, sometimes it bothers me having other straps show, like if I wore the Revolution with it. This sports bra will work perfectly under any of your racerback tank tops or crop tops or what have you. And sometimes it's just nice to have something that's like no nonsense on the back. And this one I found to be very comfortable. It does, kind of have basic straps sitting right up on your traps, as all sports bras do, right? But I did not find that this one was too tight for me, although I haven't put it through like a full day wear test yet. I'll try to do that before the launch party and get back to you on that. But this is just a beautiful basic sports bra. Is it anything different than, I don't know if I would say like you need to have this over the Rosa? Not necessarily, but if you're someone that needs like a racerback to kind of match up with some of your tanks, that's a good option, kind of making this one stand out a little bit more with that detailing. I am an extra small in this. I do find this as a medium to high support bra for me personally. I feel like most of the bras, when I look over here, I'm looking at my clothing. I feel like most of the bras from this launch are pretty much medium to high support, with the exception of maybe the Monarch and the Alpha, because the boobs can be out a little bit more. But I don't know, when you have small boobs, it's like, I'm not that picky about things being super high support. There's only so much bounce. Next up, we have one of the two flowy tanks being offered this launch. This is the Breeze tank in the Riverbed Blue. And I have an extra small here. This is a combo of model and spandex. It's not totally the Nimbus fabric, but it's pretty close. Similar feeling. It just doesn't have that little bit of spandex component in it. Oh, look at that bounce. That's like super bouncy, super flowy. From the front, I just feel like it's kind of like meh on me, if you will, like kind of just like a basic tank. I don't feel like it's doing a lot for me in terms of like being form fitting. The foundation tank would be a better option for that. The backside's pretty cute though. It's got like a little twisted part that kind of scoops up on the bottom. You have an open back there. I picture this as being like a really good tank for me to go running in outside when I want something lightweight, a little bit flowy. I think it looks really cute from the side and the back. And I did see in the campaign ads, the girls like flipped it around and wore it backwards. So you guys are seeing me try that out too, which I'm not quite sure that I love the reversible look on me. Like I feel like it just looks like I'm wearing my tank top backwards, but I don't know. I don't know about that. So this is just a basic tank. Usually Buffbunny Collection comes out with these with every one of their launches. This is okay. This isn't one that it's just not one of my top favorites that they've done. But yeah, you have some different color options with this. I wore an extra small. I will say I think it's true to size. It's a relaxed fit. As you can see, it's not form-fitting. It doesn't really show off your figure at all if you're into that, but it gives you that kind of nice lightweight flow type tank. Now, if you are in the mood for shorts, but 4 inches is too small for you, I feel you, girl. I have a beautiful 7-inch inseam option for you, and that is the Legacy Biker shorts. I've got these in the dark Vineyard red. I think these are so beautiful. Although I've said it on here before, I think sometimes for me, I'm a short person, but I have a longer torso. My legs are a little bit shorter, so sometimes the biker shorts I feel like make me look squatty, but oftentimes that's when I'm just like standing like barefooted doing the videos for you guys. Often when I end up like styling them with like a chunkier shoe, because I wear a lot of like chunky sneakers, I just feel like they look so good together and they're so comfortable. And I do think they're beautiful. I don't think the 7 inches is not flattering on me. I think this is a really nice length if you're someone that either has long legs or short legs. 7 inches is going to provide that length for you, that inseam length, where it's not going to creep up. You're not going to be really having to pull it down at all while you're working out because you've got enough length going on there. We've already somewhat discussed legacy details, so no surprises here on the biker shorts. Similar to the leggings, you've got the back seam detail. So you do have several different color options in the biker shorts. Really, really loved these shorts. They're very comfortable. They're a great workout short. It really is kind of hard to choose. When you're talking about the same exact fabric across shorts and leggings, it's like, it's all good. It's a matter of some of these tiny details of what you personally prefer. Now, if 7 inches still isn't long enough for you, I've got you covered with the Rosa Pocket Biker Short. These are a 10-inch inseam, so you will notice they hit me like right over my knee. So it's a similar inseam to the Siren Biker Shorts that previously launched. Those I had worn in an extra small, and they did create like a lot of sausaging, especially hitting me right over my knee. So I actually did get the Rosa Biker in a size small, which I really like because they did not cause any pudging or sausaging. Not as tight in the stomach as maybe I would need it, but sometimes you do have to make those compromises, like what do you prefer, something being a little tighter versus something being loose? What can you let go of and what can you not let go of, and kind of make the decision based on your own preferences. For a longer inseam like this, I do just prefer to size up for comfort. These are similar detail to the Rosa Pocket leggings. You have the nice pocket down the side, and again, your simple detail of the V over the glutes. I love that they started including more of these options with like the longer shorts, just because I feel like for girls that I don't know how many girls I have heard not want to wear shorts because they don't want to show their legs, because they're self-conscious of their legs. Like, what is it with us ladies and not wanting to show our legs and being so hard on ourselves for our legs? And I get you. I've come into a place where I embrace my legs. I am happy and grateful for what they do for me on a day-to-day basis. But if you are someone that's nitpicky, this may be kind of like your way in the in-between there. Getting like a longer biker short is a way to rock a short where you can maybe feel a bit more comfortable and confident in a gym setting if a short just isn't your thing. So I think these are a great option to have. I like that they are incorporating lots of different inseams. It's not just 3 to 4 inches. We have lots of different sizes for you to choose from. Last but certainly not least, another new legging we have here are the Latitude Leggings Nubre fabric. So these are brand new to Buffbunny Collection. I have them in Midnight Navy, but I don't want to confuse you guys. They're not actually going to be available in this color. I had just reached out to poor Sarah. I reached out to her a lot. She sent these over to me so I could review them for you guys because a bunch of you were like, I need to know if I need the Latitude leggings or not. So comparative to the Midnight Navy Rosa leggings, these do have more seam detailing on them. So on the front, it's very similar in terms of no front seam here, same waistband. It's on the side here where it's got like horizontal like seaming coming down, just like a really pretty basic. It's still very simple. It's not thick. It's not in your face. It's just like a very light seam detailing. And then on the back side, it does have that same V cut over the glutes. I do want to compare these to the Rosa because I felt like these were way more high-waisted on me than my other ones. I think you have just slightly a little bit more of a waistband on the Latitude. I felt like the Latitude definitely came up very high-waisted, where paired with the Revolution bra, like you didn't see any of my stomach, which I actually really love that option because sometimes I do want to wear just a sports bra with leggings, but not be showing my stomach. So I like that these were just a little bit more high-waisted. I didn't actually realize that till just now. So the difference in the length is up at your waistband, which I really like. I like that they're playing around with different waistband lengths. Like I said, I like a thick, not in material, I like a long waistband. So these came up much higher. So very impressed with these. The other detail that's different there on the inside there, you have a little pocket option, kind of like in the Oasis leggings. You could put a little card in there or your keys. I know some people feel like they wouldn't use that option. I personally use it quite a bit when I'm just rolling into Target and like need to put my keys somewhere and don't have pocket leggings on. So I like that option. I felt like these were very flattering on me as well. They obviously have more seams than my basic Rosas. The Latitude will be available in black, river red blue, and the Canyon rust color. So I may actually pick up another color of these and my basic Rosas because I just really like them. I think these are really nice detailing. It kind of reminds me of, it's not the same though, but like an Oasis or an Outlaw with the seams there. It gives you some of that similarity, but with the Nubre fabric. So nice and soft. If you want a little higher waistband, if you already feel like these are too high waisted for you with Buffbunny Collection, you may not want this legging for that purpose. I personally really did enjoy the detail of having an even higher length, high-waisted legging. So very cool, very excited for those. I think you ladies will like them a lot, especially if you're someone who is just a bit more, maybe you're new to the gym or maybe you're working on your fitness, not as confident, but you want to rock the sports bra with the leggings. The Latitude is going to be a great combo for you. The Latitude with a Rosa sports bra or a Revolution, super cute. I will not be reviewing these in detail because they've come out so many times, but the Game Changer backpack is coming in 3 different colorways. This is an older one, but I think it's the same one that's launching. It's in the wine color. You'll also have the option of midnight navy as well as dark olive. They all do have the gold detailing. So you can feel free to jump into any of my older Buffbunny Collection videos where I review this bag in detail. You will also have the option of, I love that they do this every time now, like matching scrunchies, headbands. The glute band this time is going to be in black Bossy print. How cute. I may have to pick that up too, even though I have like 5 glute bands. Black Bossy print sounds super cute. There's only one article of clothing that I did not receive to review for you. So I will make sure to throw a picture up here. That is the Terrain tank. And that is another one of your kind of loose, flowy, basic tanks from this launch. It is made with the Nimbus fabric, and you do have a few nice color options with it. You have, well, 2. You have the option of black, and then you have golden hour yellow. So that is the only item that I didn't review for you guys today. So we just did the whole meal deal here. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. I pretty much already shared with you all my favorites throughout this video, but if you skipped around for sake of it, I will just share with you my top picks from this launch were the Jewel Joggers, the Foundation Tank, the Elemental Windbreaker, I'm gonna say you gotta get a pair of leggings here. It's hard to choose. Rosa or Legacy are still my top picks. Also for shorts, I probably prefer the Rosa just for simplicity purposes. So many good things to choose from this launch. I don't necessarily have my full list locked down, but I will share that with you over at the live launch party. I hope you all can join me. We have so much fun there. And I should mention too, I stay around after the launch goes live. We did that last time. It was a ton of fun. We just kind of chit-chatted about what we bought, what was selling out. We talked about other life. We talked about it all. We just kind of hung out. So I hope to see you guys there at the live launch party. Many of you also did want some color comparisons because a lot of these colors you've seen similarly before. So what I did is I went ahead and compared as many colors as I could for you within the blue range, within the reds, within the pinks, within all that kind of stuff. So you are gonna see a bunch of screenshots come up on the screen. Go ahead and screenshot that. Hopefully that gives you an idea of some of the color similarities, as I know that can be really important for you when selecting colors that maybe match stuff you've bought in the past. So I will share those with you guys right now. And also over on Instagram, when I do my Q&A over there, I do a lot of color comparisons as well. So feel free to hit me up over there. I always kind of send you guys pictures via DMs. I'll voice chat with you. You name it, I'm here for you. Also, if you enjoy these reviews, using support code Kara anytime you shop, screenshot that, send it over to me. That is what helps me grow with the brand. If it wasn't for you guys using support code Kara, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to go down to Houston to shoot this campaign. Like, I was actually in this campaign, you guys. It's because of you. You guys always are awesome, and you work so hard to help one day get me to being the #1 seller. We're gonna get there one of these days, you guys. We're getting close. I appreciate you all so, so much, more than you know. I love that we can share this community together, this passionate group of women empowering each other, talking about clothing, feeling badass in the gym. That is what this is all about for me. So I hope you found the review helpful. Ask any questions down below that I maybe missed. Hit me up over on Instagram, questions there, and I will see you all at the live launch party next week. Bye. Almost all of the pieces I'll be reviewing today and that are launching are made with the Nubre fabric.
Those are not too small on you.
No.
No.
Do you like them on me?
I like them. I kind of have a boner.
So you're gonna see a lot of different colors and not textures. There's no different textures. It is a pina colada suit. With the back detailing, you can adjust them on your hip. Other than that, I'm checking out my camel toe on camera. I love the white marble. These have a 4-inch inseam on them. Should I be wearing any more clothes? I'm carefree. If I want to work out, I could. I'm not drunk, guys. Yeah, I definitely have a camel toe, like literally at the moment. How's this looking for you? Selecting 3 of you win a $50 gift card to Buffbunny Collection. I feel like I'm gonna get banged wearing this today. Show all the goods. Maybe talk about my titties less? I don't know.